Hello! I always find this weird when I'm filming and the little camera bit's there. So um, we're going to do a 30 minutes relaxation now. This relaxation is going to be a mindful walk. We're going to have some nice breathing. We'll be doing this obviously with our eyes closed. There is nothing to stop you taking this and sort of like ignoring the first 5-10 minutes where I'm talking about, sort of like letting go and closing your mind and so forth, and using it on a walk. I'm going to try and put something together soon to do like a little audio for a walk. I think that would be nice. But anyway, I'm waffling, so let's crack on. So you don't necessarily need to see me, you just need to be able to hear me. And you need to be in a comfortable position. So either sitting, I'm sat just in easy pose, Sukhanasana and yoga as we call it, that's just our legs crossed. Or you could be sat on a sofa, on a chair, you might be laid on a sun lounger, it's a lovely day, you might be laid on your bed. Any of those options are absolutely fine. Just make sure that you're comfortable. And one thing I'd like you to try and be able to do, whichever position you're in, is have your palms so they're open to the universe, open to positive energy. So let us begin. And remember, if you're not comfortable with closing your eyes, you can always light a candle and focus your eyes on the candle, or find something that you can have your focus on, maybe a spot on the wall or something that keeps your attention, and use that as your focus point. Otherwise, we're just closing our eyes. Now, I'm going to close my eyes with you, but there will be times, because I've got little bits of reading to do with you, where I will open my eyes. But it really doesn't matter. You won't know. I'll just start reading to you. So let us begin our relaxation. So if you're comfortable, just close your eyes for me. And let's begin to focus just on breathing. So we're going to begin to breathe in through our nose, down to our chest, down to the pit of the belly. And I want you to just let the first few breaths come back out through your mouth, okay? So it might be a bit different. Normally we're nasal, but we're just going to have a few where we're breathing in through our nose. And what I want you to do is just like sigh that breath out as you bring it back up. So. And there's really no pace to this breath. I want you to just breathe in through your nose, feel it come to your chest, down to your pit of your belly, and then let that breath come back out through the mouth, just with a sighing breath. So it's like we're letting go of anything that's holding us down, anything that's laying us down, weighing us down. We're just letting it go. And with each exhalation, as you're letting go, feel your shoulders becoming lighter. Feel your chest opening up and letting go. Feel any tension, worries, stresses, pain that maybe you've just been sitting on that neck, the shoulders, and the head. Feel it just dissipating away, evaporating away as you let that breath out. Now let us take our breath to that breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So changing the breath, breathing in through the nose, down to the chest, down to the pit of the belly, letting the belly expand, and then when it's ready, letting it come all the way back up and out. Now, as you're getting used to this nasal breath, and we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, I want you to just begin to take a mental scan of your body. How does it feel? Is there anywhere where we're holding on to tension, worry, stress? Let us take our breath to that point. Let us hold our breath there for a moment, and let us release that breath. And let's do that just a few times. Now your mind and your body feel a little bit more relaxed. I'd like you to just take your focus to your jawline. I'd like you to feel your jawline just begin to relax. Feel your tongue hang loose in your mouth. Feel your brow line relax. Feel the eyes begin to roll back in the head. And the muscles across your cheeks and nose and chin and the sides of your eyes just slowly beginning to relax. Beginning to let go. Very gently, begin to feel the crown of the head just relaxing. All the muscles on the top of their head coming round the side of the ears, the back of the ears, the back of the head, down into the base of the skull. Just relax. All the muscles working along the neck to hold it upright. Around the sides, around the front, under the chin, and down into the back. Just relax. Feel the front of your shoulders relax. The top of your shoulders. The back of your shoulders. Feel even the collarbones and your chest relax. Feel the upper arms, the underarms, the insides and outsides of the elbows, the lower arm, the inside of the lower arm, the outside of the lower arm, the wrists, the palms, the back of the hands, each individual knuckle, each individual finger, from your thumb to your index, to your middle, to your ring, to your little tiny baby finger. Feel the whole of the arm and the hands relax. Feel all the muscles working along the spinal column, holding you upright through the day. Just relax. Letting go, open it up, down into the base of the spine, into the glutes, the hips, the pelvis, all round your tummy, just relaxing and letting go. Feel the inner thighs, the outer thighs, the backs and front of the thighs, just relax. The back of the knees, the front of the knees, the sides of the knees, the shins, the inside of the calf, the outside, the back of the calf. Just relax. Feel the ankles, the heels, the arches, the fronts of the feet, the back of the feet, each and every individual toe, from the big toe to the second, to the third, to the fourth, to the little tiny pinky right at the end. Your whole body is now completely relaxed. Your breathing is deep, in through the nose and out through the nose. And in your mind's eye, you're standing at the edge of a stone staircase. It's an arch made from stone, and you're standing just at the top. And there's 3 steps, 3 heavily worn stone steps. And you can see that at the base of these steps is the most beautiful garden. There is a path. And your curiosity within you, that childlike curiosity, feels the urge to explore. And so you step down upon that first step. You realize as you step onto that first step that you feel lighter, freer, more at ease. Suddenly you step onto the second step, and any worries or pains or stresses that were on your mind are simply melting away. You step onto the third step, and you have an overwhelming feeling of safety and security, peacefulness. And as you step onto the grass in front of you, you notice that your feet are bare, but the grass feels soft and gently cooling on your feet. Little wisps of grass sit between your toes, even little daisies. And you look down, and the corners of your mouth lift as you smile. How wonderful does it feel to just stand on the ground, barefoot in the grass, to feel connected to the earth, to feel grounded. And let us take a deep breath in through the nose and release the breath through the mouth, just as we did at the beginning. Like a little sigh. And as you breathe in this beautiful garden, you can smell all the different smells. Beautiful aromas of all the different flowers. The smell of nature, of peace, of calm. And then we go back to our nasal breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. You take a look up to the sky, and it is a deep blue. The sun is many shades of umber, and you can feel the warmth of the sun caressing your face, your head, your shoulders, even your toes resting on the ground. You can feel the warmth of the sun through your clothes, as if it is giving you a warm embrace, allowing you to relax and let go of any tension that you may have still been holding on to. You notice that there is occasionally small, fluffy white clouds, but you find comfort in those clouds, as you know that those clouds are there for you to let go of anything that may be on your mind, any worries or stresses that you may have. You know that you can just send that thought up to the cloud, give it thanks, let it know it's not its time, and then send it on its way, and watch as the cloud floats away. And this brings you comfort, knowing that in this place, this beautiful garden where you are right now, it's okay if any thoughts come into your mind, if you get distracted, that's okay. You just give that thought thanks and send it on its way, letting it know it's not its time right now. You begin to look all around you. It's almost too much beauty to take in. The luscious greens and colours you've ever seen. And you begin to step forward, taking a step at a time. But it's very slow pace, each step you take, because every time you take a step, you notice something new, something fresh in the garden. Maybe a flower you haven't seen before. Or maybe you hear a bird in the distance singing. Or you notice butterflies floating between the flowers. Taking your time. You want to enjoy every moment of this place. Now, as you're walking through this beautiful garden, there's so many different trees, flowers, little brick walls, little bridges, little statues. With each step you take, I want you to take a moment and think about how does your foot feel as it hits the grass. As the heel comes down, and then the ball of the foot and your toes, how does it feel on your foot? Does it feel cold or warm? How does the grass feel between your toes and brushing underneath your arch? Maybe it tickles just a little. Maybe there is a slight coolness and dampness to the soil and grass as you place your foot down. And although underneath your feet you feel a coolness, on the front of your foot you feel the warmth of the sun, maybe kissing your toes with each step you take. And suddenly, when you step into the shadows, the coolness on the front of your foot is almost the same as the coolness underneath. How do your ankles and your calves feel as you step forward? Do they feel strong, soft, relaxed? Do they feel the coolness of the air or the warmth of the air around you? Your shoulders are relaxed. Never have they felt so light. All your worries and stresses are gone. You are just completely free in this beautiful garden. And you hear the sound of water in the distance. And suddenly before your eyes is the most beautiful fountain. Crystal clear water, coins all up in it, as if people have been here making their wishes. And the outside of the fountain is high enough for you to gently just lean your forearms on and lean over and look into the depths of the water. It's crystal clear, it's not very deep at all. Feels very inviting to almost just dip your fingers or toes maybe into this fountain. You look all around you, admiring the peace and tranquility of this beautiful garden. And you take your hands and you just gently dip your fingers into the fountain, enjoying the coolness of the water, the cleansing nature of the water, allowing you to feel reconnected to yourself. You take your hands out and you shake them off. And you notice by the side of you is a coin, a golden coin, just waiting to be thrown into the fountain for a wish to be made. You take the golden coin and you hold it just between your thumb and index finger. You bring it right to your lips and you make a wish. You kiss the coin and you throw the coin into the fountain, smiling as you do so. You slowly step back from the fountain and admire its beauty. And you begin to wander back along the path in which you came, smelling the flowers, pausing for a moment to listen to the birds and the trees. Admiring the beauty, taking note of how your body feels as you walk through this beautiful garden. How does your mind and body feel? You know that you feel very safe and secure, but maybe there's feelings of blissfulness, a recharge in your batteries, feeling refreshed. And suddenly you arrive back where you started at the base of those steps. But you notice next to these steps is a beautiful tree, a big, strong tree. And from this tree, there is a hammock chair. And you decide to just sit yourself upon the hammock chair. And as you do so and you sit back, your legs just float above the floor and you allow yourself to just gently sway backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Feeling the warmth of the sun, even through the shade of this beautiful branches of tree. Looking up and admiring all the different shades of green. Admiring the little specks of light as the sun hits it in different spots. Feeling your body settle completely into a hammock chair. Let us just take a few moments to just enjoy where you are. And whilst you just gently rock back and forth in your hammock chair, just going to read you something to keep in your mind as you go through the rest of your day. The sun always rises. Remember, the sun always rises. Since the first day of earth, the sun has always risen. When a cloak of darkness covers you, depression threatens to consume you, anxiety squeezes you against a wall, threatening to crush you, remember, the sun always rises. Nothing is as it's always been. The darkest of nights have no strength against the passage of time. Even grief can slip off your body like a nightgown and lay at your feet as you step forward and out of the front door of your heart. In this life of unfoldment, see the sun as it rises, always. The sun always rises. You very gently, very slowly place your toes and your feet back down onto the ground and gently rise yourself up from the hammock. Taking one last moment to look around at this beautiful place, this little haven of paradise that is completely yours. You can come here anytime you need it. This is your sanctuary. So you take one last moment to just enjoy its beauty and its peace and tranquility. You slowly turn around and you begin to step back on that first step, the second, and then the third. Bringing yourself back through that stone archway, back to wherever you are right now, wherever that space is. You're back there, but your eyes are still closed and your breathing is still nice and deep. When you take a mental scan of your body, it feels much more relaxed, much softer, much more at peace. Give your toes a little wiggle and then allow them to relax. Give your fingers a little wiggle and then allow them to relax. Screw up your face really tight, remember no one can see, and then let it relax. Your shoulders relax, your chest relax. Your whole body is relaxed. I want you to now just screw up your hands really tight into a tight fist. Draw your shoulders up to your ears, clench your bum cheeks, your tummy, your thighs, your calves. Tighten up your toes really, really tight and then let it all relax. Very gently. Take a moment to take your arms around your body and give yourself a hug. Give yourself a moment of appreciation. Give yourself a moment of self-love. Remembering that love, self-love is vital. It's absolutely vital. For us to be able to give to anyone else, we at first need to be able to look after and love ourselves. So give yourself a hug. Remind yourself of how wonderfully unique and appreciative you are of your body and mind. There is no one else like you. You are just one of a kind. Very gently, begin to flicker your eyes open. Let your arms relax back down by your side. Let your eyes slowly flicker open. And now we're at the end of our relaxation. And I am just going to pick you out. So this is my little pack of cards. It's not tarot. Okay, I think I did this last week. I'm just going to give them a little shuffle. And we just say, or I just say, what do we need to hear from the universe today? So what message, what positivity do we need to hear? And then I'm going to show you the card. I'll read it to you first. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions that I can see what is of the highest good. That's our little card for today's relaxation. And fear is something I definitely have been feeling fear creep in every now and again through this time, this unique time that we're having at the moment. So just remember that's okay. It's okay to feel that way. Let it be. Accept it. And we will all get through this together. So hopefully you feel nice and relaxed and ready for bed or ready for the rest of the day. Maybe you've just taken some time out for you. And I really hope that I get to see you soon. And I feel like going to sleep now. So thank you very much and take care and keep safe. Bye.